Good morning everybody, it's 6:30 a.m. I'm up to catch a flight back from Greece. I wanted to actually talk about waking up early, and I'm not the right person to say this at the moment. However, when I used to work my 9 to 5 in London, I would have to get up, mind you, this was 5 to 6 days a week. Sometimes I would take the extra shift or like cover, but I would have to get up at 4 a.m. in order to fit in a gym session before work, in order to travel to work because it was quite far. And this was every single day. So I'd wake up at 4, I'd work till 5, get home at 6:30, eat, sleep, repeat. And it was draining. However, I can say that there is just something so unreal about getting up before everybody else. I mean, especially at 4 a.m. There is genuinely like not a soul what it feels like to be awake. If by the time I start work I've already done all of my productive habits, I've already trained in the gym, I've already meditated, journaled, stretched, every single thing, I've got nothing to check off the list anymore. And that also just feels incredible. So on days like this where I do get up at like 6:30 for a flight, the thought of it is a bit like, oh, but once I'm up, this is just so beautiful. Like, obviously I've seen a few people and it's not before the entire world, but it feels like it. It feels like the world is asleep. And I feel like I feel like I think this could be good for people that may be in a bit of a rut, or they don't really know what to do to kind of progress further, or anything where you're looking for some sort of change. Not huge life change, just wake up an hour, 2, 3 than you normally would. Throw yourself in the deep end a little bit with that, and you'll just find that your days are so much longer, so much slower, so much less rushed, especially if you do have to work a 9 to 5 and you do have those required hours where you are in job. Because obviously I work online now, so I don't feel like I have to get up so early, because I do have the entire day planned out to what I want to do in a way, to some extent. But I might start doing it as well a few days a week, just waking up ridiculously early, like going to a workout class, or when I'm back in Thailand, going to the beach. Like, why do I not utilize it? Because I know I love it so much. But yeah, this is just a sign, and I don't think there's any such thing as not being a morning person. I wasn't a morning person before I used to work that gym job. When I was in school, I despised getting up. Obviously everyone despises getting up for school. Yeah, I would not enjoy getting up for school, and I would stay up as late as possible, and I thought I was a night person, but I think that's just because you condition yourself to believe that you can literally shift anything. We create our reality. So where you're enforcing the idea, I'm not a morning person, you're speaking that into existence. Okay, yeah, I might leave this here so I can actually enjoy this before I have to go back. But that's it, I guess. Get up early, fit in some new habits, and nothing beats a morning, because like I said, it feels like nobody's up, and it feels like you're up before the world, and you just become so clear-minded. Whereas if you're a night owl, you may be up like later than most people, but usually the world is still very awake late, if you know what I mean. Anyways, goodbye, I'll see you tomorrow.